Zach, you seem a little sniffly today.
Man, I am
What's wrong?
having next level allergies. I don't think I used to have allergies really, or at least for a long stretch of time, but I moved away for a while and I moved back and this is my first real allergy season and it's just the worst. Do people live like this?
I did when I lived where you live.
The place that we
Yeah,
will not
can't
name.
say it. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how they get you. I moved away and then I moved back and well, no, I lived away and then I moved to unnamed place.
Yes.
And my allergies, I never had them before, and now I do. Well, I did, and now I have them again, but presumably from something else.
Good.
Presumably.
You really showed nature.
Yeah, I had allergy shots for 3 years, and I thought, I can't, right? And I couldn't tell if they were working or not, because it's all like, well, how do you feel? Like, I don't know, it's still awful. Okay, well, that sounds better than last week where you were very awful.
Yeah, I'm like a 10, and now I'm like an 8. It still sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, you know what? I think you're good. You're done. We can schedule an allergy test for the way out just to see if you've improved or not. Those for some reason are not covered by insurance, so they're $800. Oh, no, thank you. So I just stopped and
minus the thank you. Just no. Just say no.
No. Okay. Too formal, too polite.
Yes, for that.
And so then I got the flu and just various. My kids are trying to kill me with their illnesses, sort of things.
Kids get sick a lot.
And yeah, they do.
But it's no wonder. I mean, they just pick up random things and like lick it.
Same.
So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know if it tastes good until you try.
Right.
You miss 100% of the things you don't pick up off the ground and put in your
Well,
mouth.
the only reason I'm not getting sick from it is the amount of germs per capita. You know, I'm a fairly big guy, and so there's only so many germs. What are they going to do? Like multiply or something?
Right. Yeah, they can't cover your body as fast as they can cover a little 4-year-old's body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm superior to a 4-year-old.
And they don't drink alcohol, and you do, so you kill off any of the excess.
Exactly. Just got to flush it every once in a while.
Right. So what we've learned is lick things off the floor and drink a lot, and then you should be healthy and good.
You know, people listen to podcasts to learn things, and I really think we've come through. And I think everybody out there listening, you kind of owe us now.
Yeah.
So if you could leave us a review or
just
tell your friends.
That like and subscribe button, that lick and subscribe button.
Mash it now.
Anyway, I don't know how to transition back to this, but I really want to tell you about my latest ear, nose, and throat doctor appointment.
Please do.
Yeah, so
the Ent. Do you think that they ever call them like Lord of the Rings references? They call themselves Ents.
Well, I don't know, but then they are very small,
made of wood.
I got sick over winter, and it just kind of never got better. And I was like, "Hey, fix this if you would." And so they said, "Well, I want to stick a camera up your nose." And it's like, well, hopefully it's not like one of the iPhone Pros.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's
the entire phone.
3GS.
Yes. Wow. Like a 1993 like VCR record, one of those like over the shoulder recorders. Yeah.
Cinematography.
Yeah, Vernon from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And so they sprayed some jazz in my nose, but then they stuck it. They said, yeah,
good
jazz.
Yeah,
and they say, hey, we're gonna stick a camera in your nose. You want to watch? Yes, I do. And so
did it numb it? I guess it numbed it. That's what they sprayed.
Yeah, they said we're going to spray a combination of Afrin and lidocaine in your nose. Ooh. I was like, that sounds intense. Do it.
Juice me.
Go to town.
Yeah.
And so they stuck a camera up my nose, and it looks like a scary forest going through the nose hairs, but the nose hairs only go for like, I don't know, half an inch or something. And then it was like cave diving. And,
Spelunking.
Nostralunking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm clipping that. I'm just gonna, like we did with the Sandhands episode where Alex goes, "Wow."
Oh, good.
Gonna go spelunking. Good. Yeah, so they stuck it in my nose, and they're like, okay, well, here's what's up, and
that'll be $300.
Then I just Yeah, well, they jammed it even further, and I got to see the back of my tongue through my nose and my
Oh,
and the whole swallowing. Well, it's a sphincter, right? Like I know that's usually reserved for the butt, but I mean it's like
it's
a
not.
thing that tightens. And
No,
Alex, you know,
technically it's a glottal stop. So you have like a flap more than it is like a tightening of muscle, which I believe is the difference between a sphincter and a glottal stop. Yeah, think of that.
Nostrilunking.
again, listeners, you owe us for learning.
Go ahead and comment if you're an advanced ENT professional and you happen to know better than me.
And you like Lord of the Rings.
Also true.
Nostrilunking.
But yeah, they let me. They're like, "Hey, swallow, just for fun, just see what it looks like." Okay,
Horrifying.
and
Did it look
make
gross? I
different
bet it looked
noises and
gross.
see what your tongues do. I mean, yeah, it looked pretty gross. But with as much like clean, blowing my nose as I've done lately, I was surprised at how little was in there.
Hey,
It's just like smooth walls. Like, where's all the
smooth walls.
terrible phlegm? And she's like, I don't know.
Do you think Magic School Bus had it
Finish.
accurate with how they portrayed being in that area of the body?
Because it was not a horror show, I don't think it was accurate.
Ah.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, anyways, allergies suck, and I don't like them. And I'm glad that yours were better, but now they're not good again, so I don't like that part.
Hey guys, I'm not ready for the theme song yet, so can we play a game?
Yep.
Hit it.
Awesome.
So I can breathe.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you can breathe while I explain.
Yes.
Very
But
well.
then,
I'm just wondering
No
if I can
breathing.
breathe with my
okay.
condition, not in general. I'm not going to hold my
All right,
breath.
so
for
this
your
game is called Can Zach Breathe?
Dang it.
No.
I knew it.
No. All right, we win.
Good game. Well played.
This game is
Hey,
called
you
What's
people.
the Best? And so here's how the game's going to go. I'm going to read a topic, and then I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then I don't want to say it all at the same time, but as close to all at the same time as possible. Let's go alphabetical order. Alex, Patrick, Zach. So I'm going to be like hamburger topping. And I don't want any of this Zach nonsense where he's like, well, what kind of a hamburger? Where am I eating this hamburger? Can I pick one from a
Now
chicken
that's
sandwich?
Exact nonsense.
I'm sorry that I'm just on that level, you know? I could just call you a hamburger topping. Which is also
So I'm gonna say hamburger topping, and I'm gonna be like avocado,
Cheese.
and then
onion.
all right, and so then
We
we
get
can
it.
argue about it. Okay.
Very good.
We just go to I can't think of
All
one.
right. Well, no, we're just gonna do our first three. I thought our listeners might want to know something about us.
Got it.
It's like you're going on a first date with all three of us. Aren't you lucky?
Ooh.
Nostrilunking.
The
Oh, so
worst
like our
kind.
go-to, our
Wow.
top one that we like a lot.
Well, but you only have a couple of seconds to
Yeah.
think about it, so you can't be. Yeah. So I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear follow-up questions. I just want to hear you say a second hamburger patty.
I just want to hear panic in your voice as you realize you've said the wrong thing.
All right, go. I'm ready.
All right. So again, it's Alex, Patrick, Zach.
Okay.
What's the best animal? 1, 2, 3.
Fish.
Whale shark.
Dog. Notice how
Okay.
no one said cat.
I immediately need
Continue.
to walk this back because technically, I don't know if y'all know this. Here's some more facts today.
Oh,
There's not
God.
actually any such thing as a fish. A fish is not an actual animal, nor is it an actual category of animal. It was used in like the Victorian times, I believe it was invented then, to just be like a general category for like swimming critters. So I
Patrick, you
messed
said
up,
that
guys.
we can't explain things, man. All I
I'm
said was
explaining it
dog.
now.
No, I didn't say we can't explain things.
Oh.
I just said I didn't want to hear like, oh, what's the best animal? Fish, whale shark. Animal for what? Like petting or for fighting? Or if I
Okay.
was an animorph, what
So
would I
if
want to
said
be?
dog
Fair.
first,
Or like for
then
eating?
I can go through my
Yes.
progressions. Okay.
Yeah, so now you can defend dog if you want.
I'm just
I
glad
just
that
think
no
whale
one picked
sharks
cat.
are big and cool. And I don't think I would want to
Cat's
pet a
cool.
whale shark,
like 'em.
but I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're big. It's not a critter I would want to
Big.
swim with. But fish, yeah. Made up critters, definitely want to swim with them.
Out of all the things you picked the thing that doesn't exist.
I mean, look, that was not part of the rules.
we-
I'm doing my best to abide
Can we do
by
a
the
shirt?
nature of the game.
Like one of our merch shirts should just be like fish don't exist and or 55 the podcast.
Love it. Let's
Good.
do it. All right, next one. What's the best sport to watch? 3, 2, 1.
None.
Curling.
U.S. football.
Yasso ball?
U.S. football. Because I don't want to say football or whatever. No, just U.S. football.
Yes,
American
I
football.
mean, if you would
whatever. Pigskin.
Yas ball.
Throw in the old.
I mean, if you would have just
pigskin.
said football, we would have had like the whole world. Be like, yeah. They're
Oh
right.
yeah. Oops, I meant soccer. Sorry.
Wait, you do or you don't mean soccer?
I mean, I sarcastically mean soccer, but no one actually. Never mind. I don't want to alienate any listeners. We're good.
Uh-oh. Leave us a comment if you
Alien.
think Zach's alienating you.
This is the driving user interactivity, whatever it's called.
Yes.
Episode.
Ready?
Rage bait engagement.
All right. This time Zach's first.
Okay.
Zach's Patrick, Alex.
All right.
What's the best ice cream flavor? 3, 2, 1.
Any of the cookie dough types.
Mint chocolate chip.
Cookies and cream.
Okay, so we all have chocolate themed in there. Like we're not going the fruit.
Whoa.
Did you know that,
What?
that cookie dough is not an actual kind of ice cream, nor is it a category of ice cream?
Ooh.
It is both things.
Oh, rats.
Go ahead and leave us a comment if you think that that's probably correct as well.
But I noticed we didn't go the fruit route. Like a lot of people pick fruit ice creams, and I tend to do if it's like frozen
Mint
yogurt,
is a
I might go
fruit.
more toward the fruity realm. But if it's like ice cream, nah.
Is mint a fruit or a vegetable? As a plant, it has to be one, right?
No, it actually doesn't because fruit and vegetable is a culinary distinction, whereas a vegetative body and a fruiting body are two separate things botanically. So it's actually an herb. An herb is separate
Alex,
from
I think
those.
this episode's going to get you like recruited by NASA or something.
That'd be great.
Alex, I would like to correct you, and really, mint does not exist. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's
I have it growing in my yard.
What
It's
flavor
not-
gum am I chewing?
it's not. I mean, it's just in your head. There is no flavor. It's just your brain sending patterns to make you think that there's flavor. So there's not really anything there.
Oh, one of those people.
Oh, is this-
Okay, I see you.
It doesn't exist because we're all just brains in jars.
Yep.
Speaking of brains in jars, what's the best comic book villain? Zach, 3, 2, 1.
Dr. Octopus.
Krang,
Bane.
That's a good one.
nice.
I kind of specifically am thinking Spider-Man 2 of Tobey Maguire because it's so dang good.
Yeah, he was good.
I like Bane because he's a big guy and he punches people.
Well thought out.
You know, growing up, my whole interaction with Bane was the Batman and Robin,
Oh God,
or
the
Forever,
wrestler with
where
the
he's just like,
Yeah.
and then I played Batman Arkham, whatever he's in the first time, and he's like eloquent
Yeah.
and very smart.
yeah, or like in Dark Knight
Wait,
Rises. Yeah,
what?
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
that mask is making him sound really smart.
But of course.
All right,
You
last one.
really adopted the darkness. Nostralunking.
Because this is running longer than I thought it would. What is the best bedtime snack? 3,
Ooh.
2, 1. Scrambled eggs.
Peanut butter on a white or light wheat piece of bread with a glass of milk.
A slice of turkey.
I think we learned a lot about Zach.
Scientifically, it contains the maximum quantity of tryptophan that your stomach can digest and break down, and it will be a delayed release because it's accompanied by that much protein.
It doesn't
And so
exist.
you'll get a better night's of sleep. Get out of here. God.
White bread, carb blasting.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
let me get a full-size sandwich like Dagwood from the comics. Yeah, all right, sure, whatever, Zach.
Dagwood reference. Wow.
Animorphs 55, the podcast, would love to hear from you. You can email the show at animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We also post links to other listening methods, our Blue Sky account, and links to friends of the show on our Linktree at linktree.com/Animorphs55, the podcast. Enjoy the show.
Wow. And I will add the extra bit that it is creamy peanut butter in this situation. I do like crunchy peanut butter on a PBJ, but creamy peanut butter on a nice soft piece of bread with a cold glass of milk.
Does sound good. Yeah, that is pretty good.
Put you right to sleep.
I like peanut butter on toast.
It like kind of melts and it's weird.
Yeah, it's good though.
You like that?
Well, I mean, I ate so many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches whenever I was younger that I got real tired of them. And for the longest time, I was like, I'm not eating peanut butter again. And like, then, my wife likes peanut butter and everything. So we had it on toast and I'm like, this is where it's at. This is the real bee's knees.
We got a bunch of bagels. We went to a 5K and they're like, we have too many bagels. Take these home.
There's so many
okay.
bagels?
And at the 5K, I had a couple of bagels with cream cheese. I'm like, this is incredible. And then I went home and I had all these bagels and don't have cream cheese. We had peanut butter. I'm like, this is
why not?
Same texture.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And yeah, it's good.
Heck yeah. Love to hear it.
PBJ strategy, if you put just jelly on one side, especially if you let it sit there, like pack it in a kid's lunch or something like that, that jelly is going to like leak through the bread and you're going to get soggy purple bread on one side a lot of the time. So you got to put a peanut butter layer on both pieces of bread and then get that jelly in between. Some people don't do that, but this is the way to do it. Yeah.
100%.
I see your scientific facts, Alex, and raise you a tell people how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich has been around for hundreds of years.
And raise you a sandwich.
That counts as a raise.
Good.
Animorphs 55, the podcast. Animorphs 55, the podcast.
Subscribe now.
Yes, please.
All right. Welcome to Animorphs 55, the podcast. Today's episode is called Oops, All Banter. I'm one of your hosts, Patrick.
I'm also a
host.
Dang it.
Name's Zach.
And I'm Alex. Wait a minute.
Ha
No, that's just too crazy. Speaking of crazy.
Oops, all confusing the audience.
Yeah. Well, where did this originate from? I mean,
long ago when we started making this podcast, we decided we want to talk about stuff at the beginning like we'd been doing. And, what if we forget? What if we don't have a topic? And we just act stupid for 15 minutes at the beginning. Well, that's not going to fly. It probably would.
Right, would.
And so we made a big list of stuff to talk about. And the list is 107 things long. And I don't know if we're ever going to get to all those things. So we're going to go through our stupid starting banter ideas.
At least get started on it, yeah. And
we're not going to do 107.
I do see some of these, I think of it in terms of if you ever have a dream and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. I'm going to write that down. And then in the morning you look at it, you're like, what is that? What is the electric toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one that's just dream recollection. I don't know what that was about.
Good. Real specific. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's get it started, Patrick. I'd love to chat about some of these. Let's mark them off as we go so we don't readdress them again later.
Good call.
Yeah. All right. I have not sure how Hork-Bajir is pronounced since it's only written. That means the TV show is canon for at least something. And you know what? I think I mentioned this on the TV show episode. So
good start.
People don't like it too much, but there it is.
It does make me think of the first time I heard Hermione's name, and I probably said the same thing. I always thought it was Hermione when I read it.
Hermione.
Is this a repeat?
If we're just pronouncing words that, however we feel like they should be pronounced, then you're going to throw vowels at me.
Whoa, Alex.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Seeing Hermione's name the first time as I was reading, I like to think that I read pretty fast. And so I saw that, and it was the equivalent of me tripping over a rock in the street. I'm like, oh, ouch. What just happened? Hermione. All right.
Stubbing your reading toes.
Stubbing your reading toes. That's right.
That's what it is. Man.
All right. I'm going to do one more because Remember when we were young and there was that sound that only people under 30 could hear? Let's see if we can hear it now.
What?
All right. So this is impractical for us to do on the podcast. I may see if I can edit this in.
Okay.
But so my kids actually were watching a science show on Netflix. I'm like, you guys better learn something. We are on Christmas vacation for way too long.
Oh, way too long.
And so I put on some science show, and my wife and I are in the kitchen eating lunch or something, and the kids are eating lunch in front of the TV. Yeah, I'm that kind of parent. And I'm like, wow, what is that sound? My ears. She's like, I hear it too. God, it's got to be something coming from outside. Maybe the neighbors have that. There's some neighbors that have a outdoor home theater.
Huh.
And I don't know what they do when it rains.
Yep.
But yeah, they're always watching old shows. Anyway, yeah, and just it kept happening, and we're like, my ears, what?
What?
And and I went into the living room and said, "You guys hear that?" Like, yeah, the whole episode's about this really high frequency that only kids can hear. Like, oh,
well, I can hear it.
Okay,
and it's annoying. Please change the channel, or people don't do that anymore. But please change the episode. That's instantaneous.
Yeah, maybe it's because there were just everybody was drafted when we were kids, like everybody over whatever age. When I heard that,
they put them outside of stores these days. So like they don't want you loitering around the outside of a store, and so they'll put these machines up, and they're called mosquitoes.
Ooh.
And it makes people under 30 go away, but over 30 you're cool.
It has to do with how sensitive your ears are, and you've got I'm just full of facts.
It's the other way around. They want the old people to go away.
No,
only the old people can hear it, or only the young people can hear it. I lost track.
Only the young people can hear it.
Neither.
Except
it has to do with how many cells you still have in your ear that vibrate whenever they hear this noise. So some people who are old with really good hearing would probably hear it too. So it's not like just an age thing, but at a certain point, your ear cells stop, being as sensitive, and you've damaged them enough with all that artillery fire and rock and roll, and that's what does it.
When I was in Minnesota over the summers growing up, a lot of the radio stations would put a very high-pitched tone like behind all the music.
Huh.
Wow.
And so there's the state bird is the mosquito, I think. And there's just mosquitoes everywhere because land of 10,000 lakes. And so there were, we were taking apart a motorcycle and putting it back together. And we were listening to this, hey, there's no mosquitoes. And then like the DJ's like, yeah, that's right. You're welcome.
Huh.
So that was pretty cool. We had a little island of mosquito-lessness because I guess they don't like that sound either.
I've never heard that before. That's pretty cool.
Nope.
All right, Alex, you pick one out.
Oh.
Take that, Zach.
Fine.
I'm absolutely on this. I miss car antenna balls. What is the best antenna ball you ever saw?
I just want to reiterate that this is just us, like, on a long drive or in the shower.
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
like, you know what? Let me get my phone. Hold on. Right. Hey, let's write this down. I don't want to forget these important things, like this question.
And when Zach says this is us in the shower, they're separate showers.
Good separate showers.
Usually.
We're at the gym, and there's
they?
shower stalls, and we're just each in a shower stall yelling these at each other. Yes.
Patrick, what about antenna balls?
I love it. Write it down.
When was the last time you saw one
cool
of those? I hate coming here.
I need to get a different gym membership.
Exactly. This one's too cheap at this point. It's not worth the price.
Oh man, I think the last one I had was a Jack in the Box one.
Yeah, those were everywhere.
Those
for
were a
so
big
long.
deal.
Yeah,
those are a big deal.
My dad had a Wiener Schnitzel one, and it was the hot dog. And he was, the thing that you're not really strong unless you can hold onto a pole and stick your body out to the side.
Yep,
it was doing that.
Oh, okay.
I might have had like a Chiefs helmet one at some point, like a long time ago, like in the 90s, when no one cared about that team. Not Chiefs, Chiefs, CHIEFS. I didn't have a cheese helmet.
Cheese team.
Can I find one here?
Yeah,
by all means.
Just Benjamin Frankenstein. That's it.
The best. That's a low budget horror movie that would have gotten made sometime between like 80 and 95.
Yeah.
straight to VHS.
Yeah, and now you can't. You got to get your money back too much, so they won't take risks. No one wants to take risks
And
on movies anymore.
It's true.
yeah, and Ben, he was bringing him to life by flying a kite with a string on it, and
The lightning. Yeah,
again, it works.
that's it.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
God, I love that there's just no. I love that there's no extra description on that one. What about itching versus scratching and how to use them? Do you scratch an itch or do you itch a scratch?
Yes.
Do you itch an itch? Do you scratch a scratch?
You don't itch a scratch.
You don't itch a. Do you itch a itch?
I'm going to take the hard stance on this and say it has to do with the direct object versus indirect object, and that the itch must be scratched. You cannot have a scratch that must be itched.
Well, you might just be if you're itchy. Like, why would you? Wait, you said you
Stop
scratched the
itching
itch.
that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't
Right.
itch. If you were already itchy, why would you itch something more?
Exactly.
Here's some wisdom.
Do it.
In The Simpsons, the kids often watch Itchy and Scratchy,
Mhm.
and it's a show about a cat and a mouse. And yeah, the cat's name is Scratchy, and the mouse's name is Itchy. And cats are always trying to get the mouse. Scratch is always trying to get Itch.
That makes sense. And I wouldn't scratch
Fair
a
enough.
scratch. That's bad. You would like
Right.
scrape off like a scab or something.
This is what science was like before they wrote all those textbooks. This is basic philosophy. Socrates would be just like, my gosh, these guys are blowing my mind.
It was like before Wikipedia as well.
This guy
I
never
agree with that.
misses.
Ooh, what's the last time you saw a Nick Cage movie?
It's been a while.
The overwhelming, what is it? The overwhelming weight of unbearable talent, the unbearable weight of overwhelming talent.
That
something like
was a pretty good movie, I thought.
I liked it. I thought it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And then Face
Okay,
Off.
because this is very
That was the
because
one
this is
before
very
it.
difficult to find. Can you guys mark these off when you
Oh yes, I will.
when you find them? Because I don't know where Nick Cage is.
I will for sure.
All right.
I'm looking to
never
see
know,
like
yeah.
his most recent, because I don't necessarily know the order. I didn't see that horror movie that he was in.
Renfield.
Oh, that was pretty fun
Is that
too.
a
Oh
horror
no,
movie?
yeah, I saw that. Long Legs is what I was thinking of. I
know
I
that.
went through this phase where I saw like a lot of Nick Cage movies, like on purpose. Like that's like all I
Same.
watched for a stretch of time. So I've seen a lot, but recently I've seen Renfield and Pig and The Unbearable Weight, and he was in a movie that was very Five Nights at Freddy's, but it wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's. And he had no lines. He didn't talk the whole movie, but he's the main character.
There's a movie, what, The Banana Splits or something, where it's animatronics and they're coming to life. I don't know if that was him, but I was like, wow, this is like we couldn't get the rights to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Willy's Wonderland. Check out Willy's Wonderland sometime, boys and girls. Well, not if you're too young, but yeah.
Okay. I'll have to beep that.
I really liked Next, where he can see 2 minutes into the future.
Yeah.
And then there was his next movie after that was called Knowing, and it's about all these numbers and how they mean something. I'm like, I am so excited about this movie. I can't wait to watch it. And I worked at Blockbuster at the time, so I rented it for free, and I fell asleep. It's due. I'll rent it again. Fell asleep. Rent it again. Fell asleep. All right, this movie isn't for me, I guess.
Clearly not.
I just couldn't do it.
I actually saw that one, I think, as well.
Not that I had the healthiest sleep cycle back in college.
Oh, that's all we ever did was sleep. Definitely.
I wish.
Definitely.
I should have. I had so much time.
All right. Boss going on vacation to Ojai. All right. So
What? Oh.
my boss lives in California,
Okay.
and we're all remote. And he's like, hey, I'm going to Ojai this weekend. And I'm like, oh, is that the cool way to say Ohio now? And it's like,
Did he love that?
well, I'll see you. I'll go to Kentucky or whatever. It was stupid. Anyway, it's the name of a town, Ojai.
Oh, I've never heard of this town. Oh, hi. You know?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Here's one.
Let's-
Have you ever eaten the core of an apple?
No.
How did I think that would be like 10 minutes worth of stuff from that?
Well,
See, we got to go through these here.
what would be the line? You know, at a certain point, if you're like, oh, I'll eat the core of an apple. Okay, well, you'd eat the core of a pear. You could eat the skin of an orange. You could,
Well,
you know,
I'm not
where
saying
are
we
you
could
stopping?
devolve into a crazy person. Just did you eat an
My-
apple?
Well, no, where's the line?
My mom will eat the whole orange. Shell,
Skin
not
and
the
all?
shell. What's it
The
called? The peel. Yeah.
Just crack my
shell.
orange on the edge of the pan.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait, where did the skin go? Because I didn't.
Did she just bite
didn't
into it like
watch
an
her
apple?
Eat it.
Or
Well,
did
no,
she
she
peel
like
it?
cuts it up into eighths and just
Pops
whole thing goes in.
Whole thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Why not? You know?
Yeah. And so I asked her if you could eat the core of an apple because I knew this was coming up. And
Did she do it? Or she's like, that? No, I won't even do that. Yep.
she's like, you can. I don't think you're supposed to eat the seeds. They're just not pleasant, and maybe it's thicker. You know what? I don't want to act like I'm a medicinologist.
Does it have like
say?
Doesn't like cherry seeds have like cyanide or something in them?
I thought that's what they said about apple seeds, and I don't know if that's
it's
the same.
Peach pits have cyanide, and I believe
so don't swallow whole peach pits.
Cherry seeds have arsenic. I might be mistaken on that. Yeah,
and that's why you spit them out instead of crunching them into your teeth.
Yeah, no other reason. It's definitely just perfectly pleasant to enjoy that feeling. But I don't know if y'all knew, but so there's with pineapples. You shouldn't eat the core of a pineapple because that would be unpleasant. But I
want to eat the outside of a pineapple.
You could, but there's like a specific type of pineapple, and it was going around on like Instagram and everything like that, being like, oh look, if you just slice down the middle, you can pull out little like little hexagons of pineapple. So you don't have to slice it into cubes. Like they just pull out from the center of the core.
No, they don't.
Well, there is one type that's like the super boutique type in Hawaii, I think it is, that you can do that with. And all the other ones you can't. But I had a friend who was like, oh, we should definitely try this. Got a normal pineapple. And it's just like mangling it as he's trying to get his fingers into it.
I promise, man. It's going to do it this time.
No, guys, you don't understand. Watch the video. Look, we're going to watch the video right here. And then he's just like...
Hey, that pineapple don't look like your pineapple.
It's a pile of pulp.
Chunks of pineapple flesh and his bleeding fingers. And he's like, guys, I don't really want to do this anymore.
I hate pineapple.
I got one of those the pineapple drills that you cut off the top of the pineapple and then you like drill it down and it makes like a spiral ham out of your pineapple.
I've never
and it turns it into
I think I've seen this. Yeah.
That's
cool.
And
so I got one of those and I'm like, whoa, wait, this is the shape of a cup and I can drink stuff out of this now. Cool.
Tiki drinks.
I drilled out a pineapple and I had my little pineapple chunks and had my cup and I'm like, I'm going to fill this with Sprite or something. And so I start doing it and it just leaks everywhere. And I'm like, oh no, pineapple juice and Sprite all over my legs and the floor. This is
perfect.
I really need to be careful.
Sticky maxing.
I see big furry husband. What?
I've been looking forward to telling you guys about this for so long.
Oh, great. I'm ready.
Right.
I didn't know who wrote that one down.
Tell me.
I was like, maybe I did and I forgot.
All right. So this was not this past Christmas. This is like Christmas time in 2024. And, it's winter. I haven't taken my shirt off in a few months. And so,
just ever. You just the same shirt for months.
Yes.
Okay. You do you, man.
There are literally dozens of us.
Is the fur bold? Are you just a big moldy husband?
What? No. What?
Oh, okay. Got it.
No. And so, not trimming much body hair.
Nah.
And so, so I take my shower and, I put the kids to bed already and I take my shower and, this is a catchy song. And I dry off and I walk out into the bedroom where my wife is sitting on the bed. And, so there's this old Family Guy like cutaway gag where it's like these old timey weightlifting guys. And they're like, steak and eggs and steak. That's what you should have for breakfast. I got it. And with all of that energy, I walk out into the bedroom and I'm like, I got my arms out like not quite ballet, but I don't know, some
arms
sort of
akimbo.
very slow dance. All right. And I'm like slow high kicking, I guess. and still a little damp from the shower. And I'm like, big furry husband, big furry man, big furry husband, can you kiss him? Yes, you can. And
and then she said,
and
why? And just
I'm
left.
and I'm like looking at her like, are you impressed? And from down the hall, I hear, ha, daddy's butt. I'm like, you were supposed to be asleep.
Go to
Go
sleep.
to sleep.
Oh, man.
That's great.
So that is the story of Big Furry Husband.
I have been waiting, I think, since we might have started this show to hear about the story behind this. That is something else. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
So if the Cowboys played baseball, do you think a cowboy hat would have been called a baseball cap? This is on the list. It's legal. It's legal tender. I'm allowed to ask this question. The global elites don't want you to know, but you can wear a cowboy hat to a baseball game and a baseball cap to a cowboy game.
I feel like cowboys might have been around before baseball.
But I'm not certain.
When did cowboys get invented? All right, hang on. BRB. When were cowboys made?
Dying. I'm dying.
The Cowboys originated in the 1500s with Spanish settlers and indigenous Mexican vaqueros who managed
Cowboys
cattleback
first.
on horseback. All right.
First.
When were baseball made?
Would have been just a few years after cows
Baseball's
were invented, right?
I don't know, 1850?
1840s. Good job, Zach.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so if they wore, it was already established at that point. Well, unless they didn't wear baseball hats caps at that point.
Yeah, they wore cowboy hats. Yeah, obviously.
Only. Yeah. Okay, that's right. That's right.
This is the only kind of hat that there is.
Nobody else knows about them.
Patrick, this one feels like it's you, but I'll just maybe I'm wrong. Things kids say. What would you do if you had no money? We would have to get money somehow. I would do a jig. What's a jig? Like a celebratory jig. And I would have the people who see it give me $1,099.
Yep, that's what my son said. He was in kindergarten.
Okay.
He we were sitting down to some meal at the meal eating table, and he goes, "Daddy, what would we do if we had no money?" Well, we'd have to get money somehow. How do you think we could get money? I said, well, I think I would do a jig. A jig? Like a celebratory jig. And I would have the people who see it give me $1,099.
Oh, so you said that
the
number.
biggest number he knew.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So that was his plan.
Oh, good.
It's a good way to do it. I've heard worse ways to make money.
Is Chuck E. Cheese worth $100?
No. I'll say no.
Which part?
I mean,
Any
I think
part.
they probably bring in more than $100 a day. I'd
would
probably
you
buy
buy
even
Chuck E.
just one
Cheese for $100?
franchise.
I see.
I don't know.
Man, I
think you can buy $100 worth of stock.
I think
True.
I was at work and my family went to Chuck E. Cheese without me, which is fine. And
it's fine. You're clearly not bitter about it.
Yeah, I'm over it. And
it's not even worth it. I don't even care.
Yeah, I mean, I think what they got was like one pizza and then like a bunch of games they couldn't play very well or were over in 5 seconds. And then
they're bad at video games and they need you to save them.
Yeah, they were little, and it's like I want to play the claw game that gets the animal that I can never get, that kind of thing.
Mm.
And before you know it, tax and tip and all is $100. I mean, is that worth the experience? I feel like not.
To go to a rat casino? Yeah, why not?
Especially because I was not there.
Yeah, if you had been there, thousands
then it'd
of
be worth
dollars.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't remember Chuck E. Cheese always having like on-brand games too. So instead of having like, we have Dance Dance Revolution, it's like we've got Go Dance Beat Time or something.
Oh yeah, like off stuff. Yeah.
And instead of what was the basketball game? There's a specific name for it. Hot Shots or something like that.
NBA Jam.
No, the one where you shoot the basketballs at like an arcade.
Yeah. The Hot Shots, I think sounds right.
I think it's
Is that-
Hot Shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know those had brand names.
So it would have been
They must
like
not have had those
warm
good ones where I
layups
grew
or
up.
something. It was
Warm
always
layups.
Warm
Ugh.
layups.
the most off-brand games. Just
What is
worst.
the best nighttime snack? Warm layups. Why can't I go Pokemon all the animals of the world? Sure, when Ash Ketchum does it, he's a hero. But when I try to catch every cat and squirrel and elephant that I see, I'm the bad guy. They make a documentary about me.
One time I was like in college, I was Ash for Halloween, and I made Pokeballs and I just threw them at people on the streets. I threw them at hipsters instead. I tried to catch it because it was really big hipster time at the time. So
I remember.
I was throwing them
Yeah,
at hipsters,
we were at
yelling
Chipotle.
that I caught a hipster.
I caught a hipster. And
Yeah.
they're like, what?
Oh, what is
you-
this? And then they just played their Modest Mouse or whatever after that and walked away.
Go, my modest mouse. I think the wildest part about Pokemon in general, as far as like capturing them with the Pokeballs and all that stuff, was the fact that there was a place you could go. It was a Bill's PC, and you could go just like, yeah, I'm going to go dump like, I don't know, 3,000
800 Sandshrew. Yeah.
level 2 Pokemon in here, and the bank just has to say, sure, we'll hold them for you, I guess.
You will never see them again.
Yeah.
They're just, this is garbage, but we'll pay you. This is the Windows recycling bin of,
I've got level 100, a deity amongst Pokemon. Why would I go back and fetch this tiny little rat?
When was the last time you looked at a Pokédex anyway? When did it come up?
It's been a minute.
It would have been when I played Pokemon, I guess.
Is your kid into Pokemon yet?
They like the cards. They don't know how to play the card game. I don't know how to play the card game.
Right.
They like the cards, and they're like, "This one's cute. I bet it's good."
That's
Yeah.
where you're wrong.
I taught my kid the card game, but also he's into Pokemon Stadium, which is the way to do it for N64. For those who uneducated that don't know, which is the way to do it because that's Gen 1 Pokemon. But yeah, he's asking me like, what number is Poliwhirl? Shoot, man, I don't remember.
119?
All of my
No, it's
encyclopedic
not.
knowledge
No,
of
it's
stuff
not.
is on Animorphs.
Poliwhirl number. No, you're super wrong.
Then what
Alex.
is it? Then what is it?
61.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
It's 118. 119 is Poliwag.
Yeah, duh. Wait, Poliwhirl
Let's-
was first, or
let's-
second, wasn't he?
Let's argue over a number that's
Whatever.
verifiable.
Yeah, but then then it was funny because I was like, hey, I think we talked about how like Pokemon after 151 don't count or whatever, and then he'd be like, do you know
Yeah,
about
it's
this one?
like,
I'm like,
what's-
no, I don't know
What's
that
number
one.
152? It's the devil.
Right, but you'd be like, do you know this one? And I say, no, if they're not in Gen 1, I don't know it. Well, which ones are Gen 1? 1 to 51. Okay, so then every question after that was, do you know number 207? No, kid, I don't. I named my kid.
Gen 2 was wild because you really did have like, oh, here's God. Here's, a bioengineered weapon designed to wipe out humanity. I loved that. I loved having that in Pokemon. That was really necessary.
But really, they had to be, right? Because all the descriptions in the Pokédex are like, Snorlax can eat 7,000 tons of food in a day, or Pikachu can produce 8,000 gigawatts of...
Yeah, like
it's
a
like
small town.
would end the world if any of these things did it. That Spearow can flap its wings so hard that it creates a hurricane. It sounds like we got to kill all these Spearows, or else
The world's doomed. Yeah.
the whole world's done for. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is our top SEO search term commonly zoomorphism? And also,
Okay, I want to
the
pick
wasn't
these
like the
out.
sewer pipe guys or something was another one I can't remember.
Oh, the Mario Brothers? Yeah. Zoomorphism. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, like that's functionally what you could say Animorphs, or you could say zoomorphism.
Except we never have.
Does it translate to that in like German or something?
I guess it could. What is Animorph in German? Hey Siri. Oh no, shut up, phone. I don't actually need you. Do you think it's good podcast
To immediately look this up.
quality to just be typing and not saying anything?
All right. We get these emails like, "Hey, I'm from company. We track all these podcast keywords.
Right.
Here are what you show up on: stoner humor, number 14; the scary book people,
Yeah.
number 24;
Is that us?
steam tunnels, number
Steam
30;
tunnels. That's what I was thinking of.
Why does that keep happening?
Anubis, number 21;
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
metaphors, 66.
I gotta stop saying Anubis so much. I
No,
just gotta
that's
tone it
yes.
down.
every episode.
I know.
Shut up about the fact that, somebody's heart weighs more or less than a feather, bro. Like, let it
Yeah,
go.
I know.
Gosh,
I
you're
know.
so
Move
obsessed.
forward.
Yeah.
Zoomorphism, number 9. And somehow anthropomorphism, 172. It's all stupid.
Well, there you go.
Anniversaries, number 173. Oh, let's optimize for anniversaries.
There we go.
If you're coming here for anniversaries, please like and subscribe and write anniversaries on your review over and over again.
We will comment on your comment, personalizing it to your significant other's name
Oh, yeah, there you go.
if you desire it.
Anniversaries.
With every 5-star review, we will personalize a comment if you leave a comment. And yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, that's all we're offering. Sorry.
Why does fake meat have missing letters? Like chicken has apostrophe on the E instead
Well,
of
it's like Fruit Loops, right? FROOT loops. Like don't nobody sue us. We made it very clear this did not have fruit in it. This is something else. Or Apple Jacks definitely have
okay.
protein.
Okay. Thank you.
Protein,
Phew.
obviously.
Yeah, so it's long established that they changed the name for that. Just like it's not just like when it's like it's a cheese food or a wine product, or it's like American cheese singles.
Cheese product.
Oh,
It's
that's
not,
true.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
cheese. It's cheese product.
Yeah.
Or artificial dairy dessert.
I thought you were talking
Instead
about
of
like
ice
where
cream.
they changed the letters on it. So I was like, oh yeah, like WYNE. Like, oh yeah, it's wine time, but it's not actually wine. I don't know what it would be, but it's just fabuloso.
It'll do something to you.
It'll make you feel away.
But yeah, we were doing a fake meat thing for a few months, a few years ago, and we get these things. It's chicken. There's no E at the end of chicken. Well, chicken. And so I was like, well, what else would you have instead of fish?
Beef. Boof. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Was just boof.
Boof. Gotta get a boof taco.
This song from Mulan, Girl Worth Fighting For. Boof.
I hate these
love
bootleg
this.
copies of movies, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Ah.
Oh God. All right.
All right. Am I just bad at loading Pez dispensers?
Ooh, gosh.
Like they've been around for what 100 years now, and
Yeah, for real.
It's very easy to unload them, and it's fun tilting their heads back and like, oh, I guess this is candy. All right,
Yeah, it doesn't have much
I'm
flavor.
gonna pull a Zach. Hey, Pez, overrated, underrated, perfectly rated.
I would say since they've been around for so long, they're probably perfectly rated.
No, overrated.
I mean, I don't think they're
Incorrect.
good. I don't think they're good, but they have
Actually,
to be.
Pez don't exist. So
Comment with your favorite Pezcatarian joke.
They have to be. They have to be somewhat rated. Like they have to be normally rated, right? Because otherwise they
somewhat
wouldn't.
rated.
Otherwise they wouldn't
Pez
exist
are
anymore.
rated.
They do.
Done.
Okay, they do exist. They
You
don't
did it.
Great.
not exist.
They do exist.
Glad we
Therefore,
established
they
that.
are rated just enough to exist, but not rated
Uh-huh.
well.
All right, pause real quick. There's another one on here that I want to call out. It's Eminem Santa, Why So Sexy? And you were like, they don't exist. And I wanted to call out
They
the
do
thing from the commercial.
exist.
do exist.
I
Yeah.
love that commercial.
That's
It's
a good.
so
Hey, it holds out. It's been out forever now.
Here's a better question. I'll expand this to. Why are all of the M&Ms so attractive?
Well, is it? The blue one was always the coolest. He was the jazz guy. Had shades.
Which that tells you who's in that marketing department is old people.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But
Well, okay, so the red and the yellow one are basically Monsters Inc., right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We got a short
True,
wisecracking one and a big like, well, I don't know, I guess.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
Cracking wise.
Yeah.
Kind of one. And then they're like, we need a woman. We need a woman. Okay, what do we do? Okay, eyelashes. Good. All right. What else?
Boots with the fur.
You make the whole club looking at her. Quick.
That would have been a great M&M commercial. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, that's with sexy M&M Santa.
You're hired.
And the green M&M.
All right, but is there a way to load Pez dispensers that's not just like, okay, I have to unwrap this sleeve of Pez and then load them one by one by hand, touch every single one?
Pez are loaded
Just
one
like
by
they open at the ends, right?
I remember there always being like people who would be like, actually, you're supposed to do it like this. This is a genius design. And they weren't. They were never a genius design. They were just some guy who was like, I found an interesting way to load a Pez dispenser, which that's not a positive way to start a conversation. I'm
Was
never
this
going to
your-
say, look at this insightful guy.
Was
No.
this your friend that did the pineapple thing? Was he the one that said the Pez thing?
No, this is a different guy.
Oh,
I had a lot of,
his brother.
yeah, it's got to be.
Is this the same kind of people that are like, actually, you should open the banana from the other end?
Yes, this is the exact same thing as that.
Okay.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah. So
Oh,
proper way to load a Pez dispenser is open the container, spill them all on the floor, pick them up with your hands one by one, and load them into the Pez dispenser.
no, just throw them in the trash and then go get some real candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some pressed sugar.
I've got attics and attic ladders. So like I was going, I had to put away whatever in the attic the other day. And when was the last time you were up in your attic?
I don't
Start
have
with.
one.
Okay, Patrick.
Well, it's really irritating because out here it's just a hole in the ceiling that's got like another piece of drywall
you
like
just push it over.
laying on the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to go outside, get my spider-covered ladder, bring it up the stairs, and then put it under this hole, and then I push the hole over, and
Okay,
and then I like jump into the attic.
Yeah,
It's very dangerous.
that's what it was in my last place too. I think that might be in that region. Anyways, but now I have the traditional like pull down the door. There's two of them actually in this house. Pull down the door and
Traditional
fold a
for
ladder
you.
out. And when I go up there, it's like there's just like no rules. Like the whole house has all these rules about like standards on building and things. You walk on like one of these ladders, it feels like it's gonna like break under me at
Oh,
any
yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
There's like a random light switch like nailed to a piece of wood that somehow flips on and off. You know,
Yep.
there's
Yeah,
just insulation wood everywhere.
I actually looked at the warning label, and I'm like, what is the weight limit on here? And it was something like 180 pounds. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Oh,
how? Oh,
yeah,
like, okay, we're only letting a certain size of. I mean, like, I don't expect you to rate an attic ladder for 600 pounds, but
yeah.
yeah,
180
I
is
mean,
not, especially if you're carrying stuff. I got to carry stuff up
Right.
to the attic.
Yeah.
So if I add 30 pounds to me, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
well,
I
what
just thought,
happens if
So
it
they
breaks
get
while
ya.
you're on your way up? Then you're stuck up there.
now you just have a broken ladder.
And you got to be the attic dweller.
Now that sounds like a movie that I've seen at some point, probably.
that is Christmas Vacation, where he the
Oh,
attic
yep.
gets
That's
locked
it.
behind him, and
That's
then he
it.
falls through the ceiling.
That's it.
Nice.
Good guess.
Thank you. Here's one that just says wheels.
2 exclamation points, huh?
Yep. That's how you know it's good.
Quality.
Ah,
Yeah, like I don't even know what this one. What did I just see? I saw one that said, "Oh my gosh!" It was. Yeah, go ahead.
Hypothetical situations. Love
dumb
those.
jokes.
No, yeah,
Yes
this
or
is the one.
no?
This is the one. It's video games museum site for control help? Question mark? Question mark?
That was you. You wrote that
I don't know
too.
what it means.
I remember seeing it, getting the update that you added something, and then being like, "What does this mean?" You're like, "Oh, I'll tell you on the show." Great.
Fantastic.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Video games museum site for control help. What in the world? Good.
All right, here's one that I put. Dad stories. I can't find my lunch.
Oh,
And okay, so
I remember this.
all right, so yeah, so
I've heard this.
I think my son was in first grade at this time, and we're trying to get out the door in the morning to go to school, and he's like, "Dad, I can't find my hat." And when I was a kid, you never got to wear a hat or bring
True.
a water bottle or
True.
food or anything to school. And anyway, so Dad, I can't find my hat. And so I immediately switch into noir detective mode.
Yep.
Tuesday, 3:10 p.m. I enter the house. I put my heel down on my shoe to get my foot out, and I kick my shoe across the room. One goes this way, one's over here. Then I take my hat and I throw it this way. And then, I forget exactly what happens, but, we go over there and it's like under the coffee table across the room.
I feel like pointing out how ridiculous it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like,
I throw my shoes haphazardly across the room because I don't care,
someone will clean those up
Yeah,
for me.
I got a snack to get to.
I've got to watch the same episode of the Trolls TV show for the 400th time.
God.
Oh, man.
God help us.
I had a good interaction with my 4-year-old the other day where he was holding something and he goes, "Look, Dad, it's a square." And it was. I was like, "Oh, that's great. It's a square. Has how many sides?" "Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4." "Oh, it does. Yeah, that's right." "Well, hey, what if it had 3 sides?" "Oh, it's a triangle." You're right. You're right." And then he goes, "What about a circle?" And I go, "Actually, a circle is if you're talking about the limit as n goes to infinity of an inside a polygon." And I go on a little
This-
bit. And as soon as I
This
stop,
is the circles don't exist.
and as soon as I stop, he's like doing this in the mirror, and he goes, "Look, Dad, it's a heart." I was like, "All right, good, thanks for that good 30-second spiel I just did." Awesome,
Gotcha. Good.
classic.
When my kids were super young, I was like, Peppa Pig looks so weird. I mean, one, the way the pigs' heads are shaped.
Yes,
But I was like, I don't know if we need to watch this. But yeah, it was on somewhere. And Peppa asks her dad, "Look at me in the spoon. My reflection's upside down." "Ho, ho, ho. Actually, that's because of the concave curvature of the spoon refracts the light at a concave angle and whatever." And she's like, "So it's magic then?"
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Magic.
Yes, daughter.
And I'm like, okay, we could watch this show. I identify with this dad.
good.
Historical
All right.
fiction.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay. This was me. All right. So, one of the Wicked movies had just come out,
Mhm.
and I thought about it, and Wicked is basically historical fiction.
Basically,
It's, it's based on Wizard of Oz, which is, it was probably written just right around the time that Wizard of Oz entered public domain.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same as Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It's like,
Ooh.
here's a thing that happened, and I'm not going to get sued for writing this. Let me write about this, basically a historical event. And sort of the same as the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies
yeah.
things that came out in the
Exactly.
mid 2000s. And
Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
I tried reading one of those, and I'm like, there are not nearly enough zombies or sea monsters in here, and I don't think I could get to the first mention.
Oh my.
If I went and read it
There-
now, it's probably like on the first page. Like, zombies.
Well,
You might wonder how I got here.
There's not enough. I didn't read the book, but there just wasn't enough.
Why? I didn't read the whole book. Rupert Grint was in Thunderpants during the shooting of Harry Potter movies. It came out around the time of the second one. So the movie Thunderpants he was like the sidekick of this boy who had like super powered farts.
oh,
And so they made something called Thunderpants to capture those farts and turn them into energy. And I want to say it was used for some sort of weapon of war. Anyway, I thought more people should know about this.
I didn't
Wow.
see the movie, but I've seen the cover.
And I think he can fly using his farts.
Of course, Paul Giamatti's in it, and Stephen Fry. What the
Wow.
heck?
Wow. Movies used to be art. And that's when y'all say, no, movies used to be fart because it's about, come on, y'all. I set you up. Teed it up.
Oh. All right, is that an
I
episode?
was looking at Rupert Grint's character is named Alan A. Allen in that movie.
What a name.
Alan
What a
A.
guy.
Allen. Like ALAN and then ALLEN. They wanted to make sure to differentiate.
Oh, they were slightly different, at
Yeah.
least.
Oh, good. What's his friend's name? It's something like Poopy McButts or something, isn't it?
No.
No.
What's the main kid's name?
Oh,
You already closed
I
it.
already closed it.
Okay, it's fine. It's a mystery. Leave us a comment with the name.
Patrick Smash.
Wow,
That's my stage name.
Everybody's got like palindromic names. Placido P. Placido. Johnson J. Johnson.
so it's a thing. I see.
Wow.
Good.
What a film of all time.
Man,
What an art.
so I feel like we knocked out a lot of those.
We did, and there's still like 100 left.
There are quite a few left.
Some of them I think on here are like a little bit like you could like actually expand upon it a bit, but the ones that we hit were just like 10
like
seconds.
wheels.
Wheels? How do they work?
Tune in next time to find out how wheels.
Oh, I need to check off historical fiction because I guess we knocked that one off.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
If you could learn a new skill and why.
I couldn't.
Can't. Why?
Because
I don't
I
know.
can't.
Can't
My
cause.
brain works that way.
Yep. I guess anything could be 5 seconds if you don't care enough.
Wow. That's the beauty of it. Also, why do y'all have drinking milk on here like 5 separate times? What happened?
Because we have this list, and then we have our shared iTunes or
Yeah,
iPhone
we tried to
notes
compile them,
thing,
that's
and then
right.
Zach keeps copying and pasting.
Drinking milk. What about milk drinking? Drinking milk. I can
Chocolate
drink
milk.
milk. How drink milk?
Why is my milk
Will?
empty? Where'd my milk go?
Yes. Zach's Google
Why
search
is
is
milk so
wild.
expensive? I mean, I do like milk. I'm probably going to drink milk after this, to be honest.
There you go.
That's
All
how
right.
they get you.
Have a good glass of milk tonight on me.
Tune in
Don't
next
let them
times.
get you, because that's how they do it.
Tune in next times for more things like this.
Well, at least the first few minutes. I won't subjugate you to this forever. Nostralunking.
Animorphs 55, the podcast, is a fan-driven, nostalgic podcast created by Zach Hurdle, Patrick Viersba, and Alex Holton. But don't tell the Yeerks. Theme music provided by Neko Boy. Podcast artwork by Rachel Hurdle. Episodes edited by Patrick Viersba. Based on the 90s sci-fi kids series written by K.A. Applegate, Michael Grant, and other contributing authors. To contact the show, email animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
And opinions expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the Animorphs 55 the podcast crew.